Hello, Texas. Look, I'm recording in landscape like a smart person. Look at me go. Um, it's the end of the day here because I spent all day posting the first vlog, which is up now, finally. Finally got everything edited and uploaded and done and deleted. So, productive day there. A couple more auditions signed up for, a couple more job applications sent, and tomorrow I'm going into there's a shopping center like deal not too far from here, so I'm just going to kind of go store to store, especially stores where I want employee discounts, and I'm going to go apply for jobs. So if I don't get a job at Disney right away or Universal, I applied at Universal for a couple things. But if those don't work out, I'll have a sort of temporary job until I do find something. So that's good and exciting. Got a new shower head for the bathroom. Highlight of my day. I was gonna say something. Oh, the bathroom door, the door to the bathroom that I've been using, I found out does not latch today. It acts like it does, but then you can just like push it open. So that would be bad. Like a nice surprise if a dog decided to jump up on the door and enter. Yeah. So Rodney sort of helped fix that. It's not as simple as changing the handle, apparently. I don't know. All I'm hoping is that I did not break it. It was already broken. So I just linked the YouTube video to Facebook, so that is up now. Really crappy quality because the entire thing is in portrait mode instead of landscape. So, just the end of the day. What is today? I don't even know what today is. The 10th. It's the 10th. So, I don't know how I'm gonna upload stuff or how I'm gonna, if there's gonna be a timetable or something, but I'll figure it out eventually. So that is the update for today, and I will talk to you guys later. I just walked into PetSmart and asked about a job application, and they're one of the places that only has online. Target has only online too, which is convenient yet annoying, because at least if I fill one out in store and hand it to somebody, I know that they got it. But as I'm walking out of PetSmart, because, I love to work with animals, and I know that involves like cleaning up after them. Like, I'm aware of that. I don't think I'm just gonna be petting animals all day. But it sounds like a fun temporary job. And this woman dressed very, very nicely in heels, nice shirt. I think she's wearing like slacks or something. She looks very, very nice. And her husband, boyfriend, brother, I don't know, a guy, are walking their two little dogs. And suddenly I hear her screaming, no, don't sniff the pee. And I start laughing because I think, that's funny. That woman just gave me a look. That was awkward. So I start laughing because I thought it was funny, like, dog sniffing pee, that's what dogs do. But I look over and the woman's glaring at me, and looks genuinely upset that her dog just sniffed pee. Lady, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you have a dog. They sniff pee and poop, and sometimes they eat it, and dogs are gross. you can't really get upset when a dog acts like a dog, but so I laughed at her and she glared at me, and then I got in my car and a lady looked at me weird because I'm vlogging. But some people, man. Having a window seat, I really have to pee. Like, the guy beside me is asleep, and I don't want to wake him up. I have made it to New York. Ended up with a first class seat, which was very exciting. Very nice flight. They served dinner and everything because I was worried about getting dinner. It's after 11. It might be almost midnight at this point. I am rather proud of myself. I knew in the past, like, I have had trouble, like, navigating strange places on my own, and my sense of direction is shit. But I got here all by myself, navigated the subways, and walked the streets and everything, and look at me go. Story time. So, the reason I was probably less nervous because of this. Pardon my brief intermission while I figured out where to put the camera. But story time. So I think it was the last time I was in New York, and this was years ago. I had gone to a museum with my dad and my stepmom and my step-siblings, and Kelly had stayed with mom in our hotel because I think we were traveling for a gym meet. We always traveled for a gym meet. That's the only reason we ever went anywhere. But I was with my dad at a museum, mom and everyone else was at the hotel, and we had a Broadway show to go see that night. And so time came for me to head back. This is even back before, like, I got an iPhone. I had one of those little flip open QWERTY keyboard things. I think it was a hand-me-down from my dad. But I was at the museum, and I was like, okay, I need to go. And Christine says, okay, bye. She didn't really say it like that, but she suggested that I, go by myself because I know what subways to take and there are maps, and I was a big kid. I was extremely nervous about that. I think Dad was too.
but I ended up going and attempting it. My phone happened to die before I left. So I was like, I don't think my phone is dead. I don't live here. I've never done this by myself before. Like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I did it, and I got super hella lost, like all over the place. And my mom, I found this out later, was freaking out, and she like called my dad, and he was a little freaked out. He was like, "Where is Alex?" Alex didn't know where Alex was. But eventually I did figure it out, and I got back to my hotel, and I walked in the room, and I think my mom like just about ripped my head off. But I did it. And so after that little stunt, like, I didn't really want to wander around New York by myself and find the Airbnb by myself and do the keys and all that. But I was not confident, but I knew I could figure it out. So that was as bad as the situation could have been, and as bad as it was, at least it prepared me for this. So thanks, Christine, for throwing me in the deep end. Anyways, let me give you a tour. So this is a pretty little bed. I think Anna's gonna sleep on that because it's really small. And then there are 2 rooms over here. Nice bed and nice lighting. It's small, but it's New York, so. And then there's another bedroom over here that I didn't turn the light on, and well, I did, and then I turned it off because it was being loud, but not too bad. The bathroom is, it's hilarious. I'm going to show you. So first of all, this is the bathroom. It just looks like a closet. I didn't know what it was at first. And then you open the door, and you get, where's the light switch? You get shower curtain, wall, the toilet, and that little nook back there, and then directly over here, you have the shower. Good shelving, and then all the toilet paper is like up, and then the sink is right there. So it's really small, and it's really funny. Like, I didn't even realize, oh, there's nice little hooks for the towels. I didn't even realize it was a bathroom at first. I just kind of opened the door thinking it was a closet, and I was like, oh, okay. The kitchen. I just dropped something. The kitchen is really cute. It's got fun little knickknacks over here, but then the cabinets have nice little, oh, you can't really see them, I don't think. But like they're labeled, and then over here it says, "Welcome, Danny." It's very cute. Like it says seasonings, mugs, plates, glasses, like they're all nice and labeled. And the Wi-Fi is written up there. It's very, very cute. Please store bread in fridge. Oh, whoa. So, I'm hoping, well, Dad, Kelly, and Anna are probably a while away. Probably about an hour. The flight was good. I got dinner. They had a pasta option. The food was pretty good. The guy next to me slept almost the whole time and snored, but it was like intermittent snoring, and like I wasn't planning on sleeping anyways, because if I slept then I'd be in a terrible mood. So it just kind of amused me every once in a while you'd hear it. And I was like, geez. Oh, Orlando Airport, I have an issue with you. You're an international airport, and okay, issue number 1, we're gonna go on a rant. Issue number 1 is that your security system sucks. Like the line for security, I might be spoiled and I might be a little biased, but DFW has it down. Like, it's good. And there are a few other airports I've been to that I can't remember the names of that have it down. But Orlando, for a huge tourist city, sucks. It's so bad. And the lines weren't even that bad. I've been in much worse lines, but I'm still just baffled by how, you just have the roped off will zigzag, and then they don't have enough security stations, and half of them are closed anyways. I'm just baffled by it. Like, it was a Friday afternoon, and they weren't. I don't know. Issue number 2, and again, I'm biased, but this is a great idea. In DFW and in other airports that I've been to, the bathroom stalls are big enough, all of the bathroom stalls, not just the handicapped ones, all of them are big enough for your luggage to come in with you. Because you're not supposed to leave your luggage unattended, and if you're traveling by yourself, that means that shit's gotta go. If you're traveling by yourself, that means it's gotta go in with you. And if there's barely enough for a average sized female, if there's barely enough room for me, and I gotta fit my bag in there, oh Lord. My stuff almost ended up in the toilet. So that's issue number 2. Like, all airport, there's just some standard things. Like, it's not that hard. Other than that, it was okay. They had enough. They had pretty good charging stations, like just outlets randomly along the walls, and then they had a couple like where they provided the chargers. That's not my issue. The issue is the security line and the bathrooms. Those are my problems. So that's my rant, and that's why DFW is awesome. You like my hair? Can you tell it's raining outside? I figured out, like I managed to figure out where I was supposed to go after baggage claim, and did all that. And I got to the subways, and it's like cool but not cold. Like, it's pretty nice temperature. But as soon as I stepped outside, I was like, oh, it's actively raining. And I thought about buying an umbrella. The thought crossed my mind, like, before I left. I didn't. And I don't have any hooded jackets or anything with me. And because, I was at an airport and going through security and stuff, I was wearing flats with, like, little, like, half socks on. So, it's easy to get through security, and you're not that butthead who has to untie and retie their shoes and all the pulling. The problem there being that my feet were soaked within like 2 minutes of being outside. And I wasn't even trying to avoid the puddles, I'm going to be honest, because I knew it was going to happen. So I sort of walked. What else? When I got to the place, by the way, I don't know if y'all can hear, but someone's base is, there are a lot of like bars really near here, so I don't know when the base is going to freaking stop. Probably at like 2. Maybe. But I get here and I figured it out, and so there's a system where they have a lockbox kind of attached to the outside of the door, and there's a code that you put in, and then you open it, and then you get the keys to the apartment. Is that what this is called? A loft? I don't know, the place that we're staying for 2 days. The very nice place, I should say. That made it sound like I didn't like it. It's actually very cute. The code didn't freaking work. And I'm pretty sure I did it right. Now, is it entirely possible that I didn't do it right and that I screwed it up? Yeah. It's very, very likely. But the code didn't work. And so I called my dad. And it's like, hey, it's late. I'm tired. I'm soaked. And I can't get in. He goes, oh, well, you have to walk across to the coffee shop then and try there. And I was like, oh, I walk to the coffee shop. So I walked to the coffee shop, and that one did work. And so I got the keys and came back. And now it's all good, and I'm here. And I had the place to myself long enough to do a little vloggy thing. I don't think I actually turned the camera on all day. Took some pictures for Instagram and Facebook, so those are up somewhere. So, just hanging out. I'm wondering if the neighbors can hear me and if they think I'm absolutely bonkers. But there are about to be 3 more people in this room, and I don't really care. I mean, I get to see Anastasia tomorrow, so you can think what you want of me. Rest of the day, pretty uneventful. Just packed and got going and got on the first flight. And at first, I'm waiting in the area, and I fly non-rev, in case you didn't know, because my dad works for American Airlines, and that means non-revenue. So everybody who actually paid for the flight gets on before me, and then I take any seats that were not booked, or the person didn't show up or whatever. So they call my name, which is already like I'm on the flight. I don't care if it's a freaking middle seat by the bathrooms. Like I got on the flight. That's exciting. And he goes, "Hey, so you actually get a window seat by the bulkhead with extra leg room." And then I was already planning on checking my bag at the gate, anyways, because I normally do that. Because you pack to carry on. Because if you don't get on the plane and your bag does, then your bag gets there before you do, or whatever. It's just complicated. So it's easier and better if you pack to carry on and then check at the gate for free. He's like, "Oh, window seat." I was like, "Whoa," because the flight was pretty full. And he says, "Yeah, somebody had an upgrade request and they got moved up to first class, and so you get their window seat." And I was like, "Well, that's great for both of us." And so I get the thing and I sit down, and there's this little kid in a stroller comes past me, and she just like looks over and goes, "Hi." And I'm like, "Hi." And her family and all them like sit down next to me. And it's like a mom and the grandmother and the dad and I think a couple other people. And I'm just playing with their kid because apparently I'm hilarious to the kid. And they were really sweet people. And then, so I was waiting for the line to die down because I was technically in group 6, but I was gonna wait because it didn't really matter what time I got on the plane. I had a purse to carry on at that point. So I go up to check my bag, and he goes, "Alex Fott?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can check my bag." He goes, "Oh, well that. And also, you've been upgraded to first class." What? He says, "Yeah, there was a couple ahead of you that would have been upgraded, but there was only one seat, and they would rather sit together. So you're the next in line." And I was like, "Oh, happy day." And so, first class, got to play with a cute kid. The guy next to me was decent in like his first class, so it's not like we were side by side. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. And I got here and there was some trouble, and like I didn't really want to walk the streets of. I don't think I'm actually in Manhattan right now. I don't know what city I'm technically in. I'm near Manhattan, but it was like 11 o'clock, and the bars are all going and stuff like that. And I was like, "Don't talk to me." That was fine. I think someone yelled at somebody, like cat called at him, and it might have been me, it might not have been me. I just kept walking because I was like, don't, nope. But I'm here now. I'm very excited. I love Anastasia. I love that film. I saw it the first time, I think on a sleepover with this girl named Bianca, and we were friends in high school. I've completely lost track of her. I'm not even sure if we're friends on Facebook currently. But I was at a sleepover at her house, and we watched that film, and I was like, "How have I not seen this?" And it wasn't a Disney film. It is now. They have the rights, and I think they're going to make a live action movie from the rumors I've heard. I don't know, but I saw it, and it's been my favorite princess movie ever since. Like, it's just fantastic. And so when I heard that they were doing a Broadway show, I flipped out. I was so excited. And then Dad managed to get us tickets, and like I paid for Kelly and I think. But it was very, very exciting, and it is very, very exciting, and I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. So I'm going to put some of my stuff away, lay claim to what bed I want, because I am here first, and I will talk to you guys later.
Hey Anna, what are we gonna go see? Hey Dad, what are we gonna go see? So what are we gonna go see? It's Anastasia. Hey Kelly.
I can't put my freaking inserts in my shoe.
So we're gonna leave Kelly here.
I'm grumpy.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
You're a lady.
Not anymore. Oh, she bailed.
I can't see it.
Hey He did. You excited, Alex?
I'm so excited. You're shaking your entire
I am back in Orlando. I made it. It's a good flight. It was a good trip. I'm very, very tired. I look, wow, like I'm dead. That's not, okay, good, great. Maybe that's why the guy on the plane was so nice and got my bag down for me, because it looked like I was about to keel over. Headed back. Rodney and Katie's survived the trip. And we're gonna hit the week running. That was a very fun trip. Very tiring, but very, very fun. The show was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is my favorite show right now. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. They did such a good job. So today was a nice kind of day off. I didn't have any auditions today. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And Rodney and Katie were home, so we all just sort of relaxed. And we went out to dinner, and it was a nice, calm, relaxing day. It was a nice opportunity to kind of get ready for the rest of the week after the weekend. But tomorrow I have 2 auditions, one at Universal and one at Disney, and I'm excited about those. And it's been pretty good. I mean, I guess it's been officially a week. It was a little over a week, but I've been here for about a week now. And things are going pretty well. We'll see how the auditions go tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you, miss you, bye.